all its wonders, from the Dardanelles to the mountains of Peru. But there's no place like London. I feel home again. I could hear the city bells ring, whatever I would do. No, there's no place like London. Mr. Todd, sir.
You are young. Life has been kind to you. There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife, she was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive. There was another man who saw that she was beautiful, a pious vulture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate. Then there was nothing but to wait, and she would fall, so soft, so young, so lost, and oh so beautiful.
The lady, sir, did she succumb?
Oh, that was many years ago. I doubt if anyone would know. Now leave me, Anthony. There is somewhere I must go, something I must find out now, and alone.
But surely we will meet again before I am off to Plymouth.
If you want, you may well find me around Fleet Street. I wouldn't wonder. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it.
A customer. Wait, what you rush, what you hurry? You gave me such a fright, I thought you was a ghost. Half a minute, won't you sit you down, sit. All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come here for a pie, sir? Do forgive me if my head's a little vague. What is that? But you think we had the plague? From the way that people keep avoiding, no you don't. Heaven knows I try, sir, but there's no one comes in even to inhale. Right you are, sir, would you like a drop of ale? Mind you, I can hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London. I know why nobody cares to take them. I should know, I make them, but good, no, the worst pies in London. Even that's polite, the worst pies in London. If you doubt it, take a bite. Ugh. Is that just disgusting? You have to concede it. It's nothing but crusting. Here, drink this, you'll need it. The worst pies in London. And no wonder with the price of meat what it is when you get it. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Many think it was a treat finding poor animals what are dying in the street. Mrs. Mooney has a toy shop, does a business, but I noticed something weird. Lately all her neighbors' cats have disappeared. Have to hand it to her, what it calls enterprise. Popping pussies into pies wouldn't do in my shop. Just the thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you, the pussy gets is quick. No denying times is hard, sir. Even harder than the worst pies in London. Only Lord and nothing more. Is that just revolting or greasy and gritty? It looks like it's molting and tastes like, well, pity a woman alone with limited wind and the worst pies in London. Ah, sir, times is hard. times is hard.
Isn't that a room up there over the shop? If times are so hard, why don't you rent it out? Should bring in something.
Up there? No one will go near it. People think it's haunted. You see, years ago, something happened up there. Something not very nice. There was a barber and his wife, and he was beautiful. A proper artist with a knife, but they transported him for life, and he was beautiful. Barker, his name was Benjamin Barker.
Transported. What was his crime?
Foolishness. He had this wife, you see, pretty little thing, silly little nit, had her chance for the moon on a string. Poor thing, poor thing. There were these two, you see, wanted her like mad. One of them a judge, t'other one his redo. Every day they'd nudge and they'd redo. Still she wouldn't budge from her needle. Too bad, pure thing. So they merely shipped the poor blighter off south, they did, leaving her with nothing but grief and a year-old kid. Did she use her head even then? No, no, God forbid. Poor fool. Ah, but there was worse yet to come, poor thing. Joanna, that was the baby's name. Pretty little Joanna.
Go on.
My, but you do like a good story, don't ya? Well, beadle calls on her all polite. Poor thing, poor thing. The judge, he tells her, is all contrite. He blames himself for her dreadful plight. She must come straight to his house tonight. Poor thing, poor thing. Of course, when she goes there, poor thing, they're having this ball all in masks. There's no one she knows there, poor dear, poor thing. She wanders tormented and drinks, poor thing. The judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing. Oh, where is Judge Turpin, she asks. He was there all right, only not so contrite. She wasn't no match for such craft, you see, and everyone thought it so droll. They figured she had to be daft, you see, so all of them stood there and laughed, you see. Poor soul, poor
Would no one have mercy on her?
thing. So it is you, Benjamin Barker.